Lee, thanks for joining us. First of all, congratulations on reaching the playoff semi-finals. What an afternoon you've gone through.
Yeah, gone through the ringer a little bit there on the sideline, every emotion possible, but extremely proud of the players and the staff and all the fans. I want them to enjoy this tonight and celebrate what so far has been a really good season.
Was it as you'd expected, the match, how it unfolded?
I did. I thought it'd be very nervous from both teams and people not wanting to make mistakes, and then obviously Sky come, and that just adds a little bit more pressure to the players, and we might think about doing things that we don't want them to do. Well, it played in terms of how the match looked. That's how I thought the game was gonna look. A nervous game, a lot at stake for both teams. Obviously, different ends of the table, but we showed a moment of quality towards the end, 92nd minute, for us to produce an equaliser, which I'm delighted about. It's brilliant to come off the pitch knowing that we got the point that we needed and deserved to be in the playoffs through what we've done, rather than we come off and we lost 1-0 and then another team hasn't picked up a result.
Yeah, if you'd have gone in not getting that, it would have been disappointing, because your team's been a top 7 team for most of the season.
Yeah, it would be disappointing just because of the afternoon. I wanted the players to get that point or the win. We came to win. But I wouldn't have been, on reflection, we accumulated more points than other teams throughout the season. It's not based on what's happened just today and the game previous. People might pinpoint some certain games that have recently gone, but you could go back to the start of the season. That football doesn't work like that. We've accumulated the points we needed to be in the playoffs.
How much satisfaction has it given you, as being the manager for the first full season to get to where they are at the moment, with still things to play for?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely thrilled. We were tipped by many to be right down there in relegation, and the players and the staff have proved that wrong. I've got a brilliant group of players to work with every day, a magnificent staff that helped me tremendously, and they need a lot of credit as well. As I say, you're the manager and you front it and you get all the pats on the back, don't you? And then the fans who've been really good, and we're going to need one last push at home. Let's pack the place out, let's make some noise, get there early, and make some noise for the players.
What was it like in the technical area? Can you remember what you've gone through?
No, not particularly. I've just spoke to Nev then, so the last 20 minutes you forget about being a manager. You're that desperate for the players to want to win, but so you forget we obviously had to make changes, and again, to the staff behind me, I'm trying to manage the game. What about this? What about that? And Kirky come on and produced, and him and Tabs produced a little bit of magic down the side. Well, it was just it's a brilliant afternoon, and I want them emotions in football. That's why I'm in football. Players should be in football, supporters and everybody. But it's just crackers. And a bit of relief, I must say, at the end.
I think we've spoken, a few times about you can never pick when you're going to be promoted. You can never choose when you're going to be promoted, but when the chance comes, you've got to grab it, and that chance is there for your coaching staff and your players, because you've got the semi-final to look forward to.
Of course, it's an opportunity for us, isn't it? And one we were going to have to grasp. And Doncaster will be red hot favourites because of the run they've been on, and the players that we're obviously missing, and picked up a couple more today, but we've got to go and enjoy it, and I want the fans to enjoy it. As long as the players show the endeavour that they've shown, particularly today, and it's no fluke that we score in the 92nd minute. It's just no fluke. It's happened throughout the season, particularly at the start of the season. So we'll be giving it a right go, and if we play something like what we can do, hopefully there's a bit of pressure off the players now, because they've achieved that first thing they wanted to achieve, and now they've got to look forward to it. And if they can do that, then we're able to play anywhere near we can. We'll be a match for anybody.
Well, the one thing we notice is a lot, as we know, there's a lot of harmony in the squad. You had them all here. Everybody, every injured player, everybody wasn't in the squad. The 18 months were with you. That's important.
It is, and it's something we wanted to do as staff, but what I would say is the players had already called that beforehand, so we're discussing it. I think Mickey come in, players want to come and travel, good, and I just think, I've said it before, that's our biggest strength. We can't play how we want to play all the time. We're a developing team in that sense, but their dedication and commitment to each other has just been outstanding, and that is our biggest strength, and the players showed that earlier on in the week. Straight away we'll do our rehab at Colchester, and we'll find some grass, we'll do anything, and luckily enough we've been put up in a good hotel and they had a nice gym. So yeah, real strength of ours, real.